Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. So last time we headed into the next Eclipse to chase down the Black Hound, and we were able to rescue Asuka from her kind of birdcage. And the very last thing was, so many glitches. And the very last thing was that we got a message from Shiori, where something really bad happened, where she was talking about this book that she was reading, which featured all the same things that the elder greeds were turning into. So yeah, we needed to head to the school to find out what's happening, and shit turned into something out of a massive horror movie. Turned to some really ominous looking mansion and all that kind of thing. So yeah, we've got to try and make our way in and try and save all the and try and save all the people that have been lost, that have been trapped inside. So yeah, time to head. It's almost time for us to head into the biggest dungeon of the game so far. Yeah, so some students and faculty members did get caught up in this, and they are trapped inside the Eclipse, inside the school. So it means we're going to have to do something about that. Yeah, of course Shiori and the rest are all trapped in there. Yeah, it's pretty much everybody that we've met up to this point is pretty much trapped in there. So yeah, this isn't going too well. So we've got to head in. So yeah. So it seems as if the book that that Shiori picked up is pretty much the source of the singularity, is pretty much the main reason as to why this eclipse is formed. So yeah, it's going to be up to... So yeah, we've got to head in there, and we've got to stop them. And save everybody and defeat this eclipse. Some character growth for Asuka there. Where she's... pretentious voice, I like that. So yeah, but looks like Asuka has kind of learned a lesson. And she's ready to team up with everybody in order to stop this. Yeah, this guy's such an asshole. It's such a fucking prick. Yes, that would be my reaction. Oh yeah, because obviously Sora and Shio and Yuki have never met this guy before. I haven't met this guy yet. So yeah. Yeah, so this is pretty much the biggest eclipse we've faced so far. So because of that, you get some somas and some elixirs. Lunar soma and elixirs, which basically restore special attack power, I think, and restore health. So, pretty useful. And also, this is pretty much the end of like the first half of the game, I would say. Because everything's been kind of building up to this point, where, you know, we've got the whole of our group together at this point. And it's kind of the first arc is basically like the arc of an anime, really, where this is the end of the first arc, where it's all about, you know, it kind of ends with Asuka kind of finally getting on board with everybody else helping, and so this is kind of like the first final, this is kind of like a final dungeon of the first section, if you like, because this dungeon is fucking long. It's by far the longest. I think it's like 3 floors for you to go through, and has more optional, more mid bosses than previous dungeons so far. And this is kind of the gimmick of this first kind of area. Oh shit! Kill it! Kill it! Mitsuki, kill it! There you go. That was fucking hell. That was a proper jump scare. So yeah, this is the thing. The area is surrounded by fog. Makes it really fucking hard for you to see anything, and there are these little lamps that you have to light up in order to see where you're going, and also to continue past into the next kind of area, the next section. And as you can see at this moment, I can finally, this is the start of a new recording session. This section was, so yeah, I guess. So all of the glitches are now done. So I shouldn't have any more problems. Where? Yeah, for fuck's sake, kill it. Kill it. Die. Right, they're all dead, they're all dead. I think I go back in a minute. Do I? Yeah, I'm going back. Because I missed an optional area. I didn't know which way was plot and which way was side goodies. So die. Thank you. So yeah, the party members that I picked for this dungeon. We've got Ko with his steel kind of attack. We've got Asuka with her special, and Mitsuki with shadow. So yeah, they're the three we're kind of sticking with for this section. I tend not to change up the affinities of the other party members. I tend to just do that with Ko. The whole reason being that I kind of like to stick with just the affinity that they kind of start off with, and then kind of, so that rather than, you know, changing Asuka to Wind just so I can have her in the party, instead I kind of decide to, you know, if for example there's like a fire and then a fire, steel and wind, for example, I'll tend to just like if one of, it's basically like, rather than change the affinity of someone I really like, I just tend to change it to the person who has that, the people who have that kind of, oh my god, that thing didn't die. To have that affinity. It's just kind of a habit. It's also a little bit of a pain to kind of be changing back and forth all the fucking time. So I just don't bother that much unless I really have to with Ko at some points. So yeah, with this room, you've got we've got 3 of these, I think, and each time you hit one, a new bunch of enemies spawn. So once you've lit one up, lit the other one up. Now, to be fair, you can just, ow, you bitch. Sorry. To be fair, you can just ignore it, really. Like, you don't really have to bother killing everyone if you don't want to. You can kind of wait until, oh, we need to do 4. You can just kind of wait, you know, clear all the fog first, and then do all that other, and then, you know, defeat the enemies once you've cleared the fog away completely. Can go that way, but it's just easier for me to just kill all the enemies when they show up. Let's pick up some more shit. I think here I was trying to see, okay, There looks like there's a chest or something for me to pick up, but I was like, screw it. I don't really need all the shit at this point. I've got all the items and stuff that I'm ever going to need. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I remember. I got turned around there. That was actually me going back in the completely wrong direction. But anyway, I think we're almost done. Yep. So that's the end of the kind of the first section of the dungeon. The first floor is completed. And then you get a kind of a save room between each of the sections, where we have a bit of a rendezvous with some of the people who were missing. Yeah. A room in Thorns. You know, Thorns were a part of the fairy tale as well. Oh look, it's Ryota. And June. Yeah, so all the people we give a shit about. So yeah, Chiaki and or the majority of we've got so we've got Chiaki there, we've got Ryota, and we've got June, as well as some assorted others. So yeah, basically they're not going to be waking up anytime soon until we've they've been inflicted with a curse, and so we have to get rid of the source of it first. So we have to get rid of the grim greed that's created this whole eclipse first. Yeah. So yeah, we've got to wait for the rest of them. Calm down, Ko. What am I starting? Show? Where? I can't even remember. Whatever. Sorry. Calm down, Ko. We'll get it sorted. So yeah, Mitsuki and Asuka kind of combine their forces. So to create a barrier around these people, so that no other greeds are going to, you know, so no greeds can attack them while they're down and out because of the grim greed. So yeah, we've saved them all. So they're all safe for now. So let's save and let's continue on. Time for the second part of the dungeon. Yeah, this eclipse is, like I said, it's the longest of all the eclipses so far, and it kind of is kind of the boss of the first section, if you like. Yeah, I was just like, fuck you, I'm gonna end you. And there we go, let's move on. There's our first yellow cube of awesomeness. Let's break it open and pick up all that shit. Okay, this section. Okay. This section is a bit of a pain in the ass. I didn't enjoy it. So basically, you hit the gem, and then spike wall starts moving towards you. So now you want to run away from it. This first section is actually pretty comfortable, so you just run away and boom, you're safe. It will only go in a straight line, so once it's kind of gone and hits the wall, then you're perfectly okay. Come on, Mitsuki, do your job. Love, there you go. Let's break that. I'm trying to remember. I think that this way we get a chest. There we go. Let's hit that. Let's hit that. And what do we get? Mushroom sandwich. Okay. Sounds kind of nice, actually. But we're not going to be getting anything from that. Yeah, I thought I'd just show it off. Yep, that you can see that the spike wall's kind of embedded itself into that wall. And so we've got to do the same here. Only this time... this time it's more of a pain in the ass, because you've got... Damn it, you've got these things which will cause you to slow down. It will injure you and cause you to slow down. Yeah, I was being a bit of a dick at this section. I'd completely forgotten what jump was and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why. Ah, you bitch. Yeah, so they don't instantly kill you, which is nice, I guess. But they do cause a pretty sizable amount of damage. Oh, elixir, nice. But they do cause a sizable amount of damage if they hit you with the spike walls, so try and avoid that shit. But yeah, I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world to avoid. You just have to keep running and jump at the right times. It's just me. I was just being a dickhead at this point. I didn't really think much of it. But yeah, this section's kind of a bit of a pain. But there we go. My apologies. And so yeah, now we've got a bigger one. So now you need to do your big jump. And I've gone right into the middle of it. Shit. Run away. Ah, I got hit again. I'm such a lame ass. Alright, let's move on. Like I said, it's not super hard, it's just a bit of an annoying it's just an annoying thing to avoid. Asuka, do you special attack? There you go, love. And dead. And we get a second yellow cube of awesomeness. Awesome. Alright. Let's break it. And more items for us to use. And we're done. And that's the second section of the dungeon finished. One more to go. And it's another room filled with thorns. So these are all nobodies. You know, I guess people that we kind of saw once throughout the game. You know, they're not recurring characters who pop up every now and again. They just show up kind of once and then they're kind of one and done. I'm so glad that this video isn't fucking up anymore. Whatever. Oh, what the shit? People talking? Oh my god. Look. Toa, Goru, and Rion have not been affected by this thing, apparently. So what the fuck's going on? Why are you all up and about? Yep. How are you still conscious? Which of course causes a little bit of a problem. At the end of the chapter, where basically these three have kind of seen what the fuck's going on. They kind of know. They've kind of seen this thing turn into Eclipse now. Which really they shouldn't know about. You know what I mean? So that causes a bit of a problem near the end of the near the end of the dungeon. Sorry, near the end of the chapter, where where it kind of has to be sorted out, kind of explained away. Yeah, but Toa wants to know more. Yeah, so yeah, Toa doesn't want us to go off on our own, obviously, and put ourselves into danger. But it's like, nah, we'll be fine. We do this all the time. What did I say? Nothing. So yeah, we're gonna leave these three here with the rest of these guys who are unconscious. And set up another barrier so that they're all safe. So there we go, boom. Onwards to the third section, next part. So join me next time for the next part of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, when we'll be finishing off. Yes, the next part we will be finishing off this dungeon, and we'll also be finishing off the chapter itself. So I'll see you next time for the next part of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. See you next time.